Hello, the purpose of this video is to help you enroll so it can be seamless and it can answer any questions as you're going through the steps of enrollment. So if you've clicked on the link provided, this page should open. If you are opening your browser, you will type in eftours.ca and it will open up this page for you. You will then enter our tour number, which is 251-991-7AH. And once you do that, click Let's Go, and this same page will open up. Okay, from here you'll notice our tour number, leader Doug Thomas, our requested departure dates and returns, and our gateway, of course, is the Saskatoon Airport. Click Enroll Now. Alright, you can see all the information here. Notice in this second paragraph that if you're enrolling multiple people, so maybe your child is traveling and you also want to travel, you're going to need to go through these steps twice. Okay, and continue down, click Sign Up. This page opens and we will fill that out for the first traveler that you're enrolling. We're going to fill this out for an adult traveler first, so you can notice if I put my actual birth date, it tells me here that the tour price will reflect a supplemental charge. That's my adult charge for everyone over 20 years old. Okay, so for the rest of the form now will be tailored to an adult traveler, as opposed to if I would fill in a student, so less than 20 years old birth date, you can see the bottom of the form changes and the rest of the forms will be for a student traveler. Okay, so first I'm going to just walk us very quickly through the adult traveler forms. You will also need to add your sex to the bottom. This is just for EF to put you in rooms with a like sex. So girls with girls, boys with girls, boys with boys. Next. If you're not a student, you're going to need to let EF know how you're related to the traveler. Most of you, then, if you're parents, you will pick family of a student traveler. And next. Fill out the form with your adult traveler's best email, the one that you'll notice when EF sends you something. And next. Emergency contact refers to someone who is not traveling that can be contacted in case of an emergency. They need to be over 18 years old. So if you're going as the mother and your husband is staying home, that would be a good choice, etc. Click Next. Sorry, new computer, I keep touching it too hard. Okay, so here we're halfway done. You make sure, check through all this information, make sure it's absolutely correct. You can amend things later, but it's best to have this perfect. Check through, click Next. Okay, Global Protection Plan. This is something that we have decided to make optional. You will, however, have to continue with it included. Notice here in this orange box, please note this protection plan has been automatically added to your account. If you wish to decline the plan, please contact EF's Traveler Support Team. They will remove it for you, but this is the only way. I did contact Julie about this. This is the only way they can make it optional, if you pay and then they refund you. Okay, so you're going to need to phone them. It's a quick, seamless phone call with their help number, which I'll provide, or it's on the front page of their website as well. Click Next. Okay, you can choose whether you want to do the cancel for any reason plan. This is something new that EF offers. I'm going to click No, but that could be up to you. You can read through it. You can also click here for the full terms of that and explore it further. You can, if you're choosing No Thanks, you can also read through their standard cancellation policy, just so you're clear. Okay, here on the excursion page, these are the things that we will decide as a group if we're going to do. So we've got in our tour going to Westminster Abbey, and you can read through that. The Palace of Versailles, Louis VIII's opulent palace and grounds is another option. We've got a song and dance event in Ireland, and of course the Seine River cruise, which is beautiful, especially if it's offered at night. You go down the middle of Paris, see the lights on the Eiffel Tower, etc. But those we will talk about later. You can leave those blank. We can add those anytime up to a certain date before we tour. So go ahead and leave it blank. Click Next. Here's the rooming. These are adult rooms. Remember, we're doing adults. Adults will stay 2 in a room. Usually there's an odd chance if there's not another female to pair you up with that you might get your own room, but if you don't pay extra, you will be matched with another female in a you'll have twin beds. The double room would be if you and your husband are both coming on the trip and you want to sleep in the same bed, you would choose double room. Okay, if you want to always have your own room, you're going to choose single room, and you can see that's an additional $400. Okay, adults, you can make your own choices here. Maybe there's another friend that's coming along that you always want a room with. That's something you can let us know, and we will arrange your room partner before we go. It's not like you're going to be a random person. Okay, click Next. And then you're going to decide how to pay, and that's up to you. You can follow the information there. You can set up monthly payments, which is very handy. We've got lots of months, so it's a small monthly fee. Click Next. Again, automatic payments, good. And you can click Next. I think it's going to, unless I do this, it's going to keep bumping me back. I think you can work it out from here. Okay, if you're an adult, you can stop here. The student one's a little different, so I'm going to breeze through that quickly too. All right, I've gone back to the original page, and I've written my birthday as 2010, so it thinks I'm a student now. All right, click Next. This is the person, the primary contact. This is who's going to be contacted about payments for the student's travel. So, even if you're traveling with your student, you can put your name here. You'll be getting the emails about payments, etc. You can fill that out. You'll notice at the very bottom that you can choose to say that this person is also the emergency contact. Now remember, emergency contact has to be someone that is not traveling. So if you're going to travel, you can put your name here. You're going to be in charge of all the payments, but you will need to put a different emergency contact. Okay, I'm going to say I filled out Doug. He's going to pay for my trip according to this form. So he's coming on the trip. So I'm going to just click Next, and then is the emergency contact. And you'll need to fill that in. I chose my mom. You can choose your husband if he's staying home, a grandparent if you're both traveling, someone who will be at home available for contact here in Canada. Then you're going to click Next. Now this is the student's contact information, so you can choose to put in your student's email if they will receive information, if they check it, and their mobile phone number. Now if you want to use, you're not going to use the student's phone number, they're not going to be involved at all, then you can just say here, click, that's my primary contact, the person that's going to pay. Okay, click Next. Again, here this is the same as the adult. Check it over and make sure it's 100% correct. The emergency contact's correct. Click Next. Again, the travel protection plan, you need to pay it. If you want to opt out for your student, you will need to phone EF and just ask, say your student's name, say our tour number, and ask to please opt out the protection plan. Click Next, and then we're going to get, of course, to the exact same payment pages. Okay, I hope this helps. Watch it or have it open as you fill out your forms. If you still have questions, please don't hesitate to let Doug or I know. Give us a text or an email. All right, good luck. Looking forward to traveling with you.